So the new road running season has started and everybody is aiming to run a specific time for either qualifying for Comrades or 2 Oceans, or to improve their seeding, or to even run a personal best time for the season. Now when it comes to running a certain time, 2 things has to be in place. First of all, your preparation, and second of all, your execution. Now preparation will mean everything leading up to the event, your training, recovery and everything like that. And execution will be everything you're doing on race day to make sure that you are in the best form for this specific event. Now the most important part of execution will be your pacing. And in this video I would like to explain a little bit more about pacing so you can be ready for your next event. Now when it comes to pacing, I think the easiest way to do it is to fall in with one of the many designated bus drivers or pace setters. Now you'll notice them by the flag they have on their backs with a certain time on it. Now you can be sure that they will come in at that specific time, and they will assist you along the way with a certain pace strategy. Just know that these bus drivers doesn't always have the same pacing strategy, and that is why you'll sometimes see that faster buses will be behind slower buses. Now this means that some of them tend to run negative splits, meaning they will start out more conservatively and slowly but surely increase the pace as the race goes on, and others tend to have a 2 or a 5% deficit in time, meaning they start out a bit faster and slowly decrease the pace and even work in a few walks along the way as well. Just make sure that you know what the pace strategy is for this specific race and that you fall in with the bus driver that fits your planning as well. Another strategy I would like to explain to you is for the more experienced runners, and they usually don't have a bus to guide them along the way, and that is called the 3-10 method of pacing. Now this is strictly on marathon pacing, and it starts by dividing your marathon into 3 different 10s. 10 miles, another 10 miles, and then 10 kilometers. First 10 miles will be 16 kilometers, and it's done at a little bit slower pace than your average. Your second 10 is done exactly on average race pace, and the last 10 will be much faster than your average race pace. If you, for instance, would like to run a 3-hour marathon, it means you divided your average pace into 4 minutes 16 seconds per kilometer. That means your first 10 miles will be run at a little bit slower pace at about 4:20 to 4:25. Your second 16 kilometers or 10 miles will be run at exactly that goal pace at the 4:16 pace, and the last 10 kilometers will be run way faster than that, meaning you aim for about 4 to just over 4 minutes a kilometer up until the end. This is a negative split strategy, and it works very well for runners that is used to running lots of kilometers in a week. People that tend to do less kilometers struggle with running negative splits on marathons, and yeah, so if this fits your training program, be sure to try it and let me know how it goes. And yeah, I hope this pacing strategy helps you to run your next personal best or just your next qualifying time, and a well-timed one for the season. Enjoy!